everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I blog at stampingmom.com. I'm so excited about the card I have to show you today. I call it a PeekABoo Fun Fold card. And it's done for, I made this card for Festive Friday, and it's done with a vintage or a retro look. And I think it turned out just beautiful. So the first thing you do is take off the belly band. And then this is Press Petals DSP from Stampin' Up. It's beautiful. And you open it up and you see the thanks, the PeekABoo part. Isn't that cute? I just love it. So I'm going to show you mainly the mechanics of how to do that today. All of the measurements and the directions are on my blog. The post is dated August 9th, 2019, and it's called PeekABoo Fun Fold Card. So the first thing I did is I cut the Mary Merlot paper at 5.5 by 8, and then I scored it at 2 and at 6. Then I did layers of the Mossy Meadow and also the pressed petals. So this is actually the front of the card, but I'm showing you how I put it here. Then on the inside of the card, we have the same layers of Mossy Meadow and another piece of the pretty paper from the pressed petals. Then we have a larger piece of Mossy Meadow here. This is actually 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Then I use the stamp set for this one, Itty Bitty Birthdays. So inside the PeekABoo part, it's going to say, "It's your day." And on the outside, I use the happy birthday. I cut this tag out with the everyday label punch. Okay, so to the mechanics of this. I stamped "It's Your Day" with Mary Merlot on a crumb cake piece of cardstock. Then I got out my stitch shapes and I used the second biggest stitch shape to cut out my sentiment. Then I have a layer of Mary Merlot and pressed petals, and I used the second smallest circle to cut through this. I cut it about 1 inch from the top. Then on the back of this, I put adhesive strips. You can just pull those off. I'm going to set this to the side. The next thing I did is I cut 2 squares. They're 3 inches by 3 inches, scored at 1/4. And then I put a strip of tear and tape down the 1/4 inch side. Then I used a ruler and I measured at 1.5 and I put a dot here. Then from that center, I went out 1 1/8 inches. I put another dot and then I just connected the lines from here out to each corner. Okay, then you need to take paper snips and I just cut along the line. This is the part of the card covering the PeekABoo. I'm going to cut that center part a little bit more so it doesn't show. Okay, so you do this twice. The first one I've already attached, and I'll show you how to attach the second one. You just pull off the strip off the tear and tape. And then what you do is center this piece of Mary Merlot, and the sticky part is going to go on the part of the card here that folds. So I'm going to line it up, put it in the seam, and I'm just going to fold this forward. And then you can see when the card is closed, that's covered up. And as you go to open it, It's Your Day is going to show in the diamond. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take this piece with the strips on the top and the bottom, and I'm going to line this up in the center of the center panel of your card. Okay. So when you open it up, It's Your Day appears. I just love that. Now we need a belly band. For the belly band, I cut a strip of 1 inch by 8.5 Mary Merlot. And then I took this beautiful lace. It's called Scalloped Lace Trim. And I use mini glue dots to adhere it down the center. I scored at 1 inch and 5 inches. And I put a little piece of tear tape on the edge of the 1 inch side. Now you take this and just wrap it around your card. You don't want it too tight because you want the recipient to be able to get the belly band on and off. And then adhere the tear tape. Now for the happy birthday that I showed you earlier, I'm popping this up on 2 dimensionals. You can see that was my second attempt at happy birthday. All paper has 2 sides, right? So I'm going to center this on the belly band. And here you go. We have happy birthday. It's Your Day. And I have someone in mind for this. Actually, Steve's mom, it has a birthday this summer. And I think she would love this interactive card. And I hope you love it too. Please head over to my blog. Again, it's August 9th, 2019. And you'll see both the measurements and the instructions to make this card. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And head over to Stamping Mom. You can order stamping supplies there. And I have tons of cards and 3D gift ideas. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.